Yes. All right. You are on.
Fantastic. We are back once again with another sideline interview, this time with Virginia Tech, who just beat West Virginia to get not just a bid to nationals, but also a chance to fight for the title of regional championship.
The beater captain for VT. I am just amazed with our performance. We did so well. I'm so proud of us, so proud of West Virginia. It was such a hard-fought game. Everybody had such a great time. But I am just ecstatic. I can still feel it. I'm so excited. This is, I think, the farthest VT's ever gotten in March. So I'm so proud of us right now.
What should people know about your team that they might not know already?
I don't know. We have, I would say, a very, very solid beater line between me and Kevin Florimon. He is probably one of the best beaters in the region, I would say. He makes a lot of great plays. But other than that, Blacksburg's great. Please come visit us during our tournament next season. It's a fantastic spot. Big Black Cup. We're very excited to have you guys.
Well, thank you so much for chatting with us. Congratulations on your success so far, and good luck in the finals.
Thank you, guys.
Go to Thanks for watching.
Hey, Tori.
Live.
And we are good.
All right, we are here for the first round of the consolation bracket. West Virginia University against the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. Both teams in blue, WVU in the darker blue, UNC in the powder blue. UNC on the right, WVU on the left. Ben Mertens and Katie Probst on the call here, and we're about to get started. Head ref Katrina Bynum. Both teams very strong performances so far today. WVU lost a heartbreaker in the finals just a few minutes ago. UNC gave the University of Virginia a very hard-fought matchup in the quarterfinals earlier. Now both teams are fighting to stay alive in the quest for the one remaining bid to be given out today. It's going to be West Virginia ball to start the game with quaffle bludger control on UNC's side. UNC set up in the zone defense they've been using for most of this tournament. UNC putting one beater behind the hoops, a look you don't see as often in modern Quidditch, but it's had mixed results so far this week, and we'll see if it works well against WVU. WVU going slowly, beaters trying to pick off the point, defenders to open something up for the offense here. And the drive, good wrap, and that's a turnover.
Great defense there from UNC.
Number 99, Monowar for UNC, one of the better point defenders and offensive players we've seen so far today. Great start and another big hit. And UNC is going to try to run off this. A big hit, ball pops out to a UNC player. He's free. He gets tackled. That might have been neck.
That was
No call. No call. That's going to be a turnover.
All right.
WVU. Very physical start to the game from both sides.
That looked like some stiff arm territory there on that last one.
That was close. Number 32, Logan Handwork, the beater for West Virginia here. L Train on the back of his jersey, has been the engine driving the WVU offense himself, and Captain Colin Bourne, who's on the sidelines here. The beaters of WVU like to attack the other team's beaters very aggressively and create openings for the chaser game. We'll see if they can get control back here and open something up. Keeper goes for a shot. It dips in. Hits the top of the hoop and dips in. Bit of a long ranger there for number 16.
Goal's a goal. Sometimes those floaters really make it in.
16, good for West Virginia.
If you're going to fill out the roster form, fill out the whole roster form.
It looks like WVU is dropping into a box zone as well. 2 on the hoops, 2 defenders up top. Very popular zone. Most of the community teams ran it this weekend. WVU has a couple MLQ players. This was very popular in MLQ. So pass behind for UNC.
Lost her broom.
And that works. That's exactly how you want to attack that zone. Get the ball behind and go for the pass over the top. So the pass got broken to the keeper and scored. That's going to make it 1-1. And that is number 19 for UNC with the goal. Number 19, Sam Chow. Big bucket, makes it 1-1. Bludger control still with UNC. They've had it the whole game so far. And their drop set one beater behind. Their beater behind clears out the WVU beater. WVU is going to probably slow down and let the WVU chaser down. Chaser. He's cleared. UNC maintained bludger control, and they can press here. WVU drops the pass and falls off for him, and Monowar is going to have a chance to run here. He breaks one tackle. Beat from behind. Great recovery by WVU's number 32.
I don't even
But UNC
see where he
recovers
came
the
from.
ball. And Katrina Bynum is going to bring the game to a stop here.
Leave it up to Mama Bynum. I didn't even see that's this guy.
Number 34.
The UNC.
Oh,
I
UNC.
didn't even see
I
where
didn't.
he
Yeah.
came from to recover the ball.
He was way back there, I think, streaking down behind the hoops for Monowar's pass. Monowar got caught from behind.
Not as bad as yours.
But it's going to turn over to West Virginia. And in that scrum there, the chaos, WVU was able to recover bludger control for the first time this game. We'll see if that opens them up on offense.
The beaters are gonna have to make some moves on this UNC defense.
WVU really trusts this beater pair of number 18, Diavadales, and number 32, the L Train himself. And just over the top of the hoops. And he's going to be able to run it down behind. Not going to be a turnover. Saved it inbounds. Goes for another shot. No good. And it goes straight. And UNC's beaters are going to recover it, and UNC's chasers are going to get the save. Good cleanup from the UNC beaters.
UNC not paying attention to the fact that there are no beaters right now.
Now they know, and they're going to get to Monowar, their best driver. He's going to try to go through the entire team, and he's going to do it. Nice spin move for the finish there. That puts UNC up 2-1. And the WVU Beaters just overexerted themselves a little bit there. We see them getting into trouble a few things up. If the other team can withstand the onslaught, they get an opportunity the other way, and it led to a no-beat situation and a goal there for UNC. 2-1 UNC. Mr. J with the ball goes for another shot. That one's high. We saw him hit one earlier. He's got a cannon for an arm. He likes that shot from just a little outside the keeper zone. Once he gets inside and the defense collapses, he might not have the window, but he's confident in that longer range shot. And he's hit it at a good clip. In the last game of the day yesterday against Maryland, WVU gave Maryland their closest game of the season so far on the back of some really sweet shots from number 16, Mr. J. He trusts that jump shot. He trusts that J. Monowar bringing the ball up for UNC. UNC with bludger control here.
Pour some water out of mine too if he needs extra.
Monowar's looking for something. Very, very slow approach here, but WVU's defense didn't put much pressure on UNC's offense either. Both teams in a bit of a standoff. Monowar wants the drive now from his teammate. Space to work with for the keeper now. Goes for the float behind. Gets the pass up, but a great read from Jay. Breaks it up.
Go back to D. Let's go. Good recovery for WVU because there would have been a no bludger situation.
Yep,
on that
great read by the keeper there. So we got the rest of the WVU chasers now. Jack Melnick, number 13. Number 30, Knox Eubank. And where's their last chaser? Can't read the back of his jersey. 34. I don't think 34 is on the sheet either. Well, that's two of the three. See 34? That's 13 probing the defense. And 16, the keeper's able to pinch in. There's no point at the top. 13's wide of the hoops. He's got 16 on the pass. He doesn't see it in time. And UNC's going to get their defense set back up. He's got space to drive now. Not going to be able to get past. And just slows it back down.
Beater confusion over there.
Yep, and W is going to get bludger control off of that.
Take it where you can get it.
Let's see if 13's a little more confident now. Melnick's a little more confident now. This team has bludger control back, trying to probe this defense. He's got 16 perpendicular to him at the top of the zone. He's got a chaser behind and one chaser further down in line with the hoops. Melnick's very close. Melnick's inside the keeper zone now, but UNC seems comfortable with that. Point defender on him, two defenders on the hoops. Melnick shoots and he found it. Straight through. 2-2, 2020. Both WVU goals so far coming off of shots. That one was a much closer shot, though. You're going to be very comfortable if the defense lets you that deep into the zone.
And UVA, again, recovers bludger control.
WVU.
Yes, close enough.
The Virginia team in this game recovers bludger control. We've got a very excited UNC fan over there.
Oh! Yes.
Slow game so far. Only one fast break chance for either side. That early goal for UNC. Both teams are playing a patient, composed offense. UNC, again, when they lose bludger control, both teams are being patient, trying to get it back, and neither team has really tried to too aggressively press the other yet and take advantage of that bludger control. Now WVU is going to try to make something happen. They forced a pass, and it was just bounced off the chaser's leg there. She didn't have any choice but to try to knee it as she was getting beat as the ball got to her, and WVU gets the turnover there. No transition, but they're able to get the good stop, and they maintained bludger control off of that. Number 16 bringing it up again, the keeper. He's got Melnick on his right.
I'd like to see WVU's beaters make an opportunity. Not that their
And
keeper
there it
needs
is. Gets right into the hoops that time. He's got 2 of the 3 goals so far.
Their keeper has a wonderful arm for shots. UVA still remaining.
WVU.
God darn it! I just commentated a UVA game, and I clearly can't get it out of my mind.
3-2, WVU's ahead. Mr. J's got 2 of the 3 goals. Melnick with the other one.
Work as a team.
And we will see now what UNC can do here with Manowar out of the game. Definitely the engine of their offense so far this weekend. Shaw, 18, excuse me, he gets beat at the top.
Beautiful beat up
L
top.
train, but I think UNC, the ball's going to be out of bounds on UNC in the Quaffle game, so that's going to be a WVU inbound.
And UNC gets bludger control.
Let's go defense!
WVU got the turnover, but did lose bludger control in the exchange, as Katie said. But WVU has been pretty good so far at managing to get bludger control back when they lose it. We'll see if they can get it back again. And even if they can't get it back, we know Mr. J trusts that long-range shot. We'll see what they set up here. A couple subs here in the chaser game for WVU, but still that initial beater pair of Diva Dollies and the L Train himself. Jay dancing on the right wing. Poke out from Logan, the L Train, and 60's in the lane. The shot deflected from very close range, and UNC is going to get the turnover there. So that one, he got very close into the hoops, but didn't go for the dunk, still went for that kind of short shot, and it got deflected and popped over the top of the hoop. Great stop by the UNC keeper on that one. That's going to keep our score at 30-20.
WVU does get bludger control back off that snipe.
Yeah, great play from the L Train there to sneak in, poke that ball out, and then his partner helped him clean it up. Dolly's in the L Train. Strong, one of the stronger beater pairs in the Mid-Atlantic College game so far. $18 for UNC, their keeper working it down the right wing there, Matt Shaw. Shaw breaks a tackle. I think he lost his mouth guard. Goes for the pass. She's clear. She's got a passing option. That looked borderline, but no rest with their hands up, so I think that's going to be a good tackle by the WVU keeper. UNC recovered it because the WVU keeper, I think, came up rim when he did not have to. He was beating his keeper zone. The scrum is going to end up with the ball turning over to WVU. I think Christian Barnes, the lead AR, is going to clean that up. And we're seeing our first substitution in the beer game. Colin Bourne, the captain of West Virginia, subbed in for the first time. The double male set of Colin Bourne and the L Train is the weapon, the ace in the hole WVU likes to go to when they're feeling it. That was what they ran for the end of the game, their heartbreaking loss against Virginia Tech just a few minutes ago. And they're setting up for 1.5. Bourne's going to look for the tackle here. Gets around, makes the wrap. The beater's on the ground. If WVU can drive on this, here comes Mr. J, passes it off. It's broken up.
Oh.
It's broken up, and the beaters for WVU were a little overextended, but their chasers managed to break up the drive. Bourne actually ripped the bludger out there, and he's going to try to sneak up and get the UNC keeper from behind. Melnick is able to recover it. What a play from Bourne. Melnick drops it, though. Melnick gets it back. Melnick drives. Melnick gets it. What a play from Colin Bourne. He went for the 1.5, got the tackle. His chasers turned the ball over, but by being crafty, he waited for the UNC keeper to step out of the zone, beat him in the back, forced the turnover, and number 13 was able to pick it up and get the score for WVU, and that's going to put WVU ahead 40-20.
A lot of teams underestimate the power of a good 1.5.
You know, it was a play that was very popular 5 or 6 years ago, and the game kind of moved past it, but we're seeing teams bring it back.
I am as one of those players from 5 or 6 years ago. I'm happy to see
us
it
old heads
back.
remember it.
Yeah.
It's good to see the young people breaking it out. Sancho, number 12, one of the stronger Quaffle players and an occasional beater as well. If you don't see him making his first appearance in this game, he passes it back to the keeper, number 18. UNC looks to be trying to overload the left side a little bit here. They have bludger control. And UNC's demonstrated a strong passing attack at times. When they can string together 2 or 3 passes, they find good results. UNC's beaters pushing the WVU beaters all the way back to the hoops. There's a lane there if Shaw wants it. No WVU chasers step to him. He's not interested in taking it. L-Train goes for the tackle. It's a misbeat. Now the pass comes, and he's going to juke the keeper, go for the pass across. Got disrupted by 64 WVU, but Sancho's going to recover it, and that good rush by, he got the pass off just in time.
Wow.
Great tackle. Wow. Shoots it as he's tackled. Wow.
Wonderful.
32, unfortunately, 19 kept his hand free and made a very impressive shot. That's going to put UNC at 30, the score 40-30 now. Wow. And both these teams want the bid.
Indeed.
Number 19's jump shots are just absolutely incredible.
That one with a spin, a jump shot coming out of a spin while being thrown to the ground.
Yeah, with a tackle in process.
Here comes Mr. J. Chow pokes the ball. He gets beat.
WVU again with that successful 1.5.
19 got the strip there, but unfortunately the beater was right there to clean up. I think if he just held firm, they could have tried to stop the offense, but he started rushing. Understandable, but the L train was right there to clean it up.
And again,
I think they're going to trade places this time. L train's going to go for the 1.5 this time, but Bourne's going to come up further, and he might try to clear out the point defender too to get a really easy look for his teammates.
No.
L train drew the beats. There's briefly no beat. Oh, and there's the drive. The shot is low from number 64 on WVU. That's Cameron Speaker with the very close miss for WVU there. That's going to keep the score at 40-30. So another good play by the WV Beaters to create a lane, and the Chasers just missed the opportunity there, but we're seeing what we expected. The WV Beaters are the engine driving the offense, and it's just going to come down if the Chasers can score on those opportunities. You want this one?
Mary to pitch one. Is the score 5-3 or 4-3?
Should be 4-3.
Scoreboard says 4-3.
Oh, perfect. The wind was blowing. Thanks.
Pass across the middle. Unfortunately, she's beat. 18 rips the ball out. Wow, that was a turnover WVU, but 18, the keeper for UNC just ran in, ripped the ball out, ended up getting tackled and stopped. And here comes the J. Mr. J overpowers one.
And gets it in.
Stuffs it through over the UNC Chaser. What a run. And that's now going to make it 50-30.
That's why teams emphasize hand through hoop. That's how you get it through there.
The UNC Beaters were so far out of that play. They lost the bludger. There was an initial turnover. UNC's keeper made a great play to rip it out, drive towards the hoops before he got set up off them several seconds. But the Beaters still not able to recover the balls in time, and that opened up Mr. J for an easy drive in and the dunk.
Mary.
Christian, game time.
50-30 our score. And Manawar's back in the game. The driving force of the UNC qualifier game. UNC's beaters make a good play, but they're not going to regain control off of it.
Nope.
Manawar
thought he
content
might
to
have
probe.
got
He goes for a
past
long shot that just tipped off the top of the hoops. It might have actually been a pass to his keeper, and by hitting the hoops, it actually deflected the opportunity. Here comes Jay again. Manawar's at point. Huge wrap. Manawar brings him down, and the beat missed. But WV gets it to another player, goes for a long shot, and it's disrupted. And that is what UNC was missing. Manawar might be the best non-Maryland point defender we've seen at this tournament. And on that previous play, Mr. J was able to just drive down and go through the UNC defense. Not so with Manawar in the game. A great wrap and brought him down, and that gets the stop for UNC. Christian Barnes just switched out one of the bludgers because it was overinflated.
Now that the sun is out and is heating up, that's definitely believable. It happened yesterday, and it makes a huge difference as a beater.
The kind of professionalism you've come to expect from a game with Christian Barnes involved.
Absolutely.
Manawar goes deep to his keeper behind the hoops. Back to Manawar up top. That drew the WVU Bears out of position, but they're going to hold on to the bludgers. But Manawar's got a lane now.
No
He
good.
just missed the shot. That's a shot he's comfortable taking. Manawar's directing. He wants his chasers behind the hoops because he knows he's going to miss some of the shots to be there for the rebound. Unfortunately, his keeper was a little wide on the wing and not able to make the read there. We're at 18 minutes, so we're just 2 minutes away from the snitch being released. The score is 50-30, a hard-fought battle, a defensive struggle. Bourne rolls back. He's going to go for the 1.5 again. Here he comes in now. He gets the tackle. The UNC beater is down. Can WVU's offense capitalize? Jay in the lane.
Yes.
He spikes that one. The refs are saying no good. If it missed, it hit the bottom of the hoop as it missed. That was
so good
very close.
It looks so good from the live stream tent.
But UNC is going to get another stop here. And that, unfortunately, has been the struggle for WVU. Their beaters are able to create those no-beat situations for their chasers, and the chasers are having a mixed success converting it against a physical UNC defense, to be fair to the WVU offense.
Indeed. But they have maintained bludger control for
Number
quite
8
a
got
bit
the
now.
drive. He's got space. He was beat. I think even if he got that shot through the hoops, he wouldn't call it beat before. Bourne recovered just in time and hit him as he was releasing it. Ball went up the hard boundary, so that's going to turn over to WVU. Another unsuccessful offense for UNC. The score is going to stay at 50-30.
getting a beater sub here for WVU. Just kidding.
They want L Train to sub. He's played the entire game so far. I think they want to get him a short breather before they bring him
Needs a
back
break.
out.
It's definitely important to rest up your best people before snitch on pitch.
And I believe this entire game, a game that's now approaching the 20-minute mark, Dolly's, L Train, and Bourne have been the only 3 beaters to touch the field for WVU.
Correct.
Number 27 in a keeper for WVU. I believe that's also Mr. J's first substitution of the game, just trying to get their players a little bit of a breather as this game's likely to drag out a little bit past the snitch on pitch mark.
Who is our snitch for this game? Justin?
Justin's over here with us. Justin, who's the snitch this game?
Okay.
Oh, it is Justin. All right.
So it is Justin. Justin Barnard.
Keeper
will be our
passes off
snitch
64
here.
behind, misses a shot, but he shot from behind, so WVU's going to be able to recover. Another shot. Also misses. The keeper recovers, but he's beat. And there's going to be some sort of delayed call here. One thing we haven't seen very much of this game is either team trying to attack from behind. It was one of the advantages that missed shot like that, you're able to recover. And I think WVU actually rushed it a little bit when they got the rebound. They could have just tried to reset their offense and find something cleaner than that second long-range shot.
Especially with the UNC beater just camping out
Lurking back there, yep. And that's not actually going to be the late call. That's going to be the 20-minute stoppage, I believe, as both teams are headed for the sidelines. So it's going to be 50-30, West Virginia in the lead, but both teams firmly in this game with Justin Bernard on the field. And we could be in for a long one here. The score cap is +7 to the leading team score, so the score is going to be 12. That's more than double the leading team's score. We could be in for a long one. Melnick's the seeker.
Yeah, for WVU, Cleveland Rip seeker. Starting seeker for the summer, just so you know.
I didn't know that.
Caught
Jack.
3 of the catches yesterday for WVU.
We're getting the word here from our snitch, Justin Bernard. It's Jack Melnick, who we saw have some success in the Chaser game for WVU, will be their starting seeker. He played MLQ this summer for the Cleveland Riff. He's had several catches already on this weekend to help WVU win some of their games on Saturday, and we'll see if he can get the catch again. I'm not sure yet who's going to come in at seeker for UNC. It's going to be their normal starting seeker. Do you know what's your number? 20? Oh, it's 23, Michael Jordan from UNC.
MJ.
Her actual name, Ashlyn Clark. She's been the starting seeker all weekend for UNC. Getting a little last-second advice from legendary former UNC seeker Chris Champino on the sidelines. And we'll see what both teams come out with here. Teams are being asked to return to their brooms. It's going to be UNC's ball way behind the hoops there after that turnover. And the score 50-30, WVU in the lead. Bludger control technically with neither team right now, but it looks like WVU is going to be able to quickly recover it. Dolly's is a quick 2 steps away from the bludger, and the nearby UNC beater's off brim. The third bludger way behind hoops. That's how UNC was able to get that turnover at the end of regulation. So Justin Bernard out there, Clark the seeker for UNC, Melnick the seeker for WVU, and a catch would go a long way in what's been a very low-scoring contest so far. 50-30, WVU in the lead. And we'll try to keep you abreast of what's going on in both parts of the game here. Manawar's got the ball behind the hoops, slowly walking it up. The seeker should be released in 4 seconds. And they're out of the box. Clark's going to get beat right away by the WVU beaters. Melnick's going to have an opportunity here right off the bat, but Justin Bernard, one of the stronger snitches at this tournament, keeping him at bay. Here comes Clark. Clark's beat again.
Oh. UNC made
Mellick's going to get beat for the first time.
UNC taking advantage of a little trip up from the WVU beater to regain bludger control.
Good note. It looks like Manawar puts it through. And it's going to be a conference here. He put that shot through from a pretty long ways away. It's going to come down if he was beat before or not. Looked clear from here, but the refs are a lot closer than we are. The goal is good. A great shot from Manawar showing Mr. J, I've got the long range one too, and that makes it 50-40. And what we saw in that position, WVU is keeping their beaters in the quaffle game when they're on defense, and that's why Bourne was able to make that beat. But Manawar hit a shot that you're probably comfortable giving up as the WVU defense, but Manawar is also comfortable taking it. $50-40 the score now.
Beaters showing a lot of faith in their seekers, pretty much leaving the seekers to fend for themselves.
Clark bodies Melnick out of the way, but she's beat by Bourne. Melnick with an opening now. WVU's chasers coming up slow. Melnick's got a lot of time here. Trying to break down Bernard's arms, trying to get any window there, but Bernard is just breaking him back. Clark's back in now.
Whoa.
Melnick dodges her. Turnover at the top of the key. Here comes UNC.
Fast
One man to beat. Ball gets knocked out, and Bourne beats the UNC chaser driving, so WVU is going to get away with one there. Melnick's getting sent back to hoops in the Seeker game. And Monowar made a hustle play occur up behind the hoops, but wasn't able to finish the play. Bourne made another beat there, so it's still 50-40. UNC has recovered the ball here. Dollar at the top of the field. The point defender for WVU is beat, but Colin Bourne is in the middle holding down that zone. I think UNC is going to let Monowar get back in the play. Clark alone with the snitch. Monowar left wing. Melnick gets back, but he's beat right away. Monowar tries for the long alley-oop. The chaser handles it, but gets beat. I think you're seeing the fatigue there. Monowar didn't even try to drive there. He just went for the long, lofty pass. Tired legs starting to set in what's, I believe, the 6th or 7th game of the weekend for both teams. 50-40, still the score. Barnard doing an excellent job on both Seekers. Melnick's going to have another opportunity here. Actually, that's a sub. L-Train is in, number 32, the starting keeper. That's going to be a Quaffle turnover. She passed after the beat. UNC is going to get the ball back. Chow's instantly beat, but the keeper's just going to pick it up. Clark's beat by Bourne on his way back on defense. L-Train will have an opportunity at it now. He's beat as well.
UNC doing a great job maintaining bludger control here in snitch on pitch.
I think they've had it the entire time. Patience from UNC here. They've got bludger controlled. I'm going to try to find a great window here.
Coming in
L-Train. Both Seekers on the snitch, all the beaters.
No good.
And in the Quaffle game, a stop at the hoops by WVU. Bourne cleaned it up again. Barnard, I think, warned both Seekers there. 32 tried to go to the top, but got Barnard's neck. And then number 28 on UNC went for Barnard while he was already down from that contact from the other Seeker. So both got sent back to hoops. And it's still 50-40. Both teams showing strong defensive effort, and both teams keeping their bludgers in the Quaffle game. L-Train's got all day. Knocks off Barnard's hat, but doesn't get any closer to getting the tail. Barnard tosses the hat.
Don't need that.
Good beat by UNC.
Oh.
Monowar's got room to run now. Bourne's back. Monowar breaks down the keeper.
UNC.
He wants the shot. He skies it.
Time.
Score's going to stay at 50-40. Monowar was running up without his chasers. He was the only UNC player up there, and he's asking his teammates why.
UNC Seeker getting bear hugged by Barnard.
Bourne beats her. L-Train's got time again. Trying to break the arms. Trying to get something going against Barnard, one of the best snitches in the game. WVU's offense, not only have they not scored, they've barely even gotten a good look this entire snitch on pitch. And I think he fell off Brim. That's going to be a turnover to UNC. And I believe WVU is feeling the loss of L-Train in the Quaffle game a little bit. Their offense has looked disorganized these last few possessions. But we'll see if he can make up for that by getting the catch. He tries to go over the top of Barnard. It's not there.
Seeker sub for UNC.
It's going to be the first one they've made today. Or excuse me, in this game. She's going to try to get around the edge. She goes for the body block. That's still Clark. I think she just went to the sideline to get some water. I don't think she even actually subbed.
No, she did.
Coruscant was in. Okay.
Three minutes.
Coruscant was in. Okay. You're right. Clark started, then Coruscant, then Clark again. I'm losing track. L-Train's not even watching as Clark tries to get Justin.
Good attempt there.
And the score is 50-50 now. UNC scored twice during snitch on pitch to even the game. 27 falls down, pushed down by Monowar, forces a bad pass that his teammate is able to come up with.
WVU with budget control for the first time in
But
since
UNC
I
is
pitched.
cleaning up the WVU offense there. WVU's put Mr. J back in as a chaser, got both their keepers in the game now to try to juice that offense. Monwar bringing it all the way down the right wing, right along the sideline, looping behind. He gets wrapped and throws it away. One of his teammates tries to slap it, but Bourne's right there to clean it up. WVU's going to recover, and one UNC beater back, so WVU's not going to look to push here.
Number 42 has had so many big hits in this game. I love to see it.
Bourne with a long-range snipe. That's going to maybe recover bludger control for WVU. It is. Nope. The UNC beaster's going to try to chase Bourne. Nope, he's going to come back to the quaffle game. That's going to be WVU ball.
Hey, it's a yellow bludger. Stop, Jeff. Jeff, stop. Leading the
And game's going to stop. There's some blood's been drawn in the Seeker game. Melo's going to come back in for L Train after L Train just a cut on the knuckle there, drew some blood, and that's going to have to be a sub.
I don't
Scores.
think it'll take long for him to
I
come
think
back
he'll be
out.
right back, but Melnick, their starting seeker, is going to get some more opportunities here, and the score is still 50-50. And WVU might want to think about having, once Eltrin gets that bandage on the finger, getting him back in the beater game. Their offense not able to score since he subbed out of the game and went in net seeker. Clark off brim. Mellick's going to have a chance at Barnard here. WVU's offense working around behind the hoops. Clark tries to sneak in from behind. Bernard's aware of it. Melnick going at him strong. Bourne clears out the UNC beaters, and a shot is through from the the WVU keeper.
Clark doing a great job blocking out whatever his name is.
That's Melnick.
Yep, that
Indeed,
guy.
a good fight from both. And Clark's beat. Melnick got under Bernard's arm, but wasn't able to get the catch. Bernard's got him pinned good now. Beater's going to clear him out. Barnard had him in the bear hug. But WVU was able to score their first quaffle point during such a pitch, and they're back up 160-50. Clark with a good run in there, and she came up for him in the process. But I like the idea. She's got such a much lower center of gravity than Barnard to try to slide under and go under the legs there. Melnick trying to get under Bernard. A tall task. And he's going to get beat.
Giving Clark a little
Clark's
bit
going
of
to have
time.
some one-on-one time here.
No good. UNC trying to make something happen.
Oh, Monowar bobbled it. That might be. I am surprised the refs didn't give a blue card there.
Dislodgement.
I don't think it was intentional, but that was a pretty reckless play by the UNC keeper. I am surprised the refs didn't give a card, but they're not going to give a card. UNC does not come up with the goal. It's still 60-50 WVU.
Oh.
Melnick almost had it.
So close.
Barnard was wrapped up with Clark, and Melnick was almost able to get it around.
Melnick sent back to hoop.
I believe we're going over the top. It doesn't show.
Yep.
I think he got neck, and they're going to call that restricting. Both seekers look exhausted. Barnard looks pretty tired, too.
He is part of that old man crew.
You're not tired. Go on,
Clark
Barnard.
wrapped up. Boxing out Melnick.
Second win time.
Incredible goal for
Mr. J puts it in from a few feet away, right past the outstretched arm of Monowar, who might have tipped it, but it still went through, and that's going to make it
Melnick keeps
7
getting
to 5.
close, but he keeps getting that net.
UNC, the UNC's got there. Clear.
missed the beat out of exhaustion.
UNC, get him. Oh,
Melnick spun Bernard around. Clark got her fingers on it, but wasn't able to pull it before Barnard fell. Oh, so close. Wow. Melnick needs to take the sub after that. Clark so close.
You got this, come on.
Clark needs a
Unplugged
sub
the mic
too.
on accident.
Eye of the tiger.
Got
Eye of the
excited.
tiger.
I'm not sure when we lost audio. Sorry.
We're back. Apparently the audio was down for a minute, but it's 70-50. WVU's ahead, and UNC almost just came up with the catch right in front of our camera
Go
here.
get him. Go get him.
Here or here?
I think the UNC seeker was confused because Bernard was crouching. She thought he was down, but he's just tired.
These youngins don't know the days.
She tries to go behind the legs. That almost worked.
These youngins don't know the days of tricky snitches.
Pass over. Monowar gets it.
Six, 7.
I thought that was just a bad shot for us, but that was actually a great alley-oop pass to Manowar, who then put it through off the top of the top hoop. Banks open on Sunday for Manowar, and it's 70-60 now. Both teams could really use the catch at this point. Score cap is 12.
Oh my God, she's right there.
Scoring's been a struggle for both teams all game. Melnick almost had it. So the L train almost had it. Barnard goes down. The Schwartz, I think, came off from that scrum there. There's Mr. J on offense.
Barnes, third
Ball
period.
pops out. Good D from UNC.
You're up 2, third period. Go, Kyla. That's really dangerous. One on me. Switch hands, switch hands.
And this is the first time all game the Colin Bourne or the L train. She goes under the legs! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh my God, that was gorgeous!
Number 28.
Oh God, that
Kyla
was
Kurosawa
wild.
went underneath the legs. Barnard had her pushed down while El Train was running around. She went under the legs and ripped the tail.
And a much needed boost for this game score-wise.
Just double checking, making sure everything's okay since I stepped on stuff.
The catch is good!
Kurosawa's catch is good. Wow, between the legs.
Incredible. Incredible effort from Justin Barnard as well.
Barnard telling us those seekers gave him all he could take. He is out of breath. He is gassed. And Kurosawa made a huge play. That gives UNC the lead. They're going to be up 95-70. 3 goals needed for UNC to get the win. 5 needed for WVU.
That was wild.
And in fact, 5-3, that was the score once Snitch came out. So we could see either team still come up with the win here. And it took, again, UNC needs 3 to win. WU needs 5 to win. Each team was able to score that many points in the first 20 minutes of the game. We could still be here a while longer, Katie.
Hey, I love seeing good Quidditch again. It's great to be back.
Yeah, we're in the shade and we got water here. We're not the ones suffering.
I mean, yeah, you're
the
right.
players are going to be there a while.
I didn't get Matt taking a rest. I was trying to give you.
Looks like a
I
timeout.
believe UNC is going to take advantage of the stoppage to also use their timeout and get their players some water. They need 3 goals. They got to dig deep here. The WU players subbing off look a little discouraged. Colin Bourne trying to amp them back up. They are not out of this game. They've had the stronger Quaffle game so far today.
Over during the break to hop in on the commentary. That was a great job by both seeking teams. All around, great effort. Both teams, every seeker, great
Justin,
job.
has anyone got you between the legs before?
I've been snitching for about 8 years. I think it might have happened. That might have been my 3rd time getting caught between the legs.
Wow. What a play by Kurosawa.
I had to defend the West Virginia person standing up, and I thought I was far enough back.
Yeah.
That was great awareness.
She
And
took
that's
a great
why when
opportunity.
people are on the ground and it's one-on-one, I still grapple their arms. I did not have that opportunity here. Great job by her. I don't want to take anything away from her. Great
That
catch.
was a great catch.
Awesome. We all loved it. Like, I'm pretty sure the mic was in the red for like a solid minute because just everyone was freaking out.
Oh, that's what we love about it.
Indeed.
What a play by Kyla
Right?
Kurosawa.
Watching a contact thing in the middle, and then I saw all the way over, and I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
The snitch,
It
the
was
refs on the
wild.
field coming over to tell us about that snitch catch. You're not going to see many like that, folks.
All of us in awe.
Josh, you have my phone.
Yeah, I want to watch the.
It's like an interesting game because they have similar offensive strategies.
It's a good clash of styles. WVU has the stronger beaters. UNC has the stronger chasers.
Yeah.
It's led to a very
Yo, you're not wrong.
110%.
Yep. And
Watch how he
Once he
leads.
realized how he was making contact wrong yesterday, he's cleaned it up, and now he is a force on pitch.
Gotta love good college Quidditch.
That's the thing we're seeing a lot in this first season back from COVID. These young players, even though this is the regional championship, are getting better as the day goes on because for a lot of them, this is maybe their 2nd tournament ever playing.
Right.
Can't wait to see how these players get better the rest of the tournament. Every single one of these teams has strong core, and it's just so thrilling to watch.
What a game we're getting here. I think, looks like over on the other field, UVA is way ahead of Salisbury.
Yeah.
So that means the winner of this game will get UVA in the finale of the consolation bracket, which will be for the 3rd and final bid Maryland and Virginia Tech with the first 2 bids, and they'll play each other in the finals later today, which should be a great game.
I will say though, Salisbury put up a great fight this weekend.
I think this is the strongest Salisbury
Yeah.
team I've ever seen.
For sure.
And they certainly had a great win against VCU earlier today. They gave Virginia Tech a strong game, even though Tech ended up winning by a lot of points. It's a good team. The future is bright for that program as well.
Indeed. And they're one of the smaller college programs that some people weren't quite sure were going to survive.
And I think they
after
were here with the
COVID.
full 21 today,
Yeah.
which is very impressive.
Indeed.
All right, and we're about to get restarted here. So after the catch, UNC now leads 95-70 and has the quaffle. Bludger control resides with WVU. WVU was able to maintain control, but UNC got a drive off at 18, missed a short shot, but Manoa recovered it. He's got the drive. No one's going to stop him from that close. He scores. UNC only needs 2 more goals to win if this stands. Katrina Bynum is blowing it dead. We'll see if there's a delayed call here.
I think it might have been for this beater who was down just a little long.
Mm-hmm.
It is a Bludger turnover, I guess. Oh, sub out for that beater. Took a beat to the face, point blank. Had to sub it out. He got up just a little too slow for the ref's liking.
We'll see if the refs are going to call anything on that.
No card, it seems. Wait.
No, that is going to be a yellow card on 64.
My bad. I
The
thought she
WVU
said
beater.
no card.
I think it's going to be
Yellow
no time served because the UNC goal is going to stand. And that's their 64, Cameron Speaker, the 3rd male beater for WVU. Up until this point, it's been Bourne in the L train playing all the minutes at male beater, and Dolly's playing almost all the minutes that those two don't play. And we'll see if Bourne or L train wants to get back in the game here. UNC is now only 2 goals away from winning. It's pretty much now or never for WVU. WVU might have a chance to quickly force a bludger play here. 18 Dollies can quickly beat. Nope, Dollies just tosses it back instead. And 11 tosses theirs back as well. And that's going to result in UNC having their bludgers back to stop the break. Melnick coming back in at keeper, since Mr. J is in as a chaser. And Bourne is going to sub back to name. Bourne and Eltrin are both going to come back in. This is the pair WVU turns to when the chips are down, and we'll see if they can rally WVU back. WVU needs 5 goals to win. UNC only needs 2. Eltrin aggressively takes out one beater, takes out the other who is not paying attention. That's going to be a lane for Melnick. Melnick's going to try to loop around behind the hoops. He got it. Wow!
Wow.
Melnick danced around the keeper, shot through 2 outstretched arms from the UNC chasers on the hoops, was able to thread the needle and get it. And that makes the
UNC
score
was somehow
105
able to get
80.
bludger control out of that.
I think L Train went so aggressively trying to create the lane, they end up losing the bludgers, but they'll take the goal at this point in the game.
Goal, yeah.
105-80, UNC in the lead. And overall in the game, I think W's had the stronger quaffle game, but UNC only needs 2 more. They are so close to pulling this out. Manoar with the ball on his hands. He trusts that shot. He knows he's close. He can smell it. Sancho in the beating game. He plays both positions. A solid utility player. He clears out a defender. Manoar on the right wing. Not in a hurry.
I'm surprised he's even out there right now because in his last game, he was
Bourne is beat. Manoar's got a drive. He got blocked. Wow. Manoar came with a head of steam. He was blocked at the hoops, and the ball is loose. A scramble from both teams. UNC Chaser is beat. They're going to manage to reset it. UNC is going to keep control there. So a great stop by Mr. J on the hoops. 1 beater down. Going back to Manoar. Bourne still in the game. UNC gained bludger control off that too. A great stop by WV, but they weren't able to come with the loose ball, and that might cost them. Manoar easily steps through the point defender. Jordy Sancho working down the right wing, trying to get Bourne out of the play. Manoar gets around the point defender. Point defender's beat now. It's a stagnant UNC offense. They're setting number 19, who's got a decent shot behind the hoops.
The beaters are going to need to make a move somewhere. There we go.
Missed beat,
Got it.
but now Bourne is beat. And just a little discoordination. UNC got the W beaters out. UNC got the W beaters out, but wow!
Wow.
UNC lost the ball behind the hoops, recovered it, and a long range shot from number 19. And the refs want to talk about this. After the goal, the WU keeper picked it up and ran the length of the field.
But that will be called back, I believe.
It was I think the ball landed outside the keeper zone, so when he picked it up and ran, the ball hadn't been restarted yet.
He picked it up before midfield, though, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was before midfield. Yeah, so that's still.
No, but he still has to take it back and keep it in.
As a keeper, you don't have to.
Oh, okay, never mind.
If a chaser touches it, they have to have
Right.
I believe that's a goal.
Both goals stand.
Both
The
goals
UNC.
are good.
So we never really discussed it because of the place. I mean, that was an insanely long shot from behind the hoops by UNC of what looked like a broken play. Their beaters cleared the W beaters, but they put a floaty pass that got deep behind the hoops. They managed to recover it, swing it to a shooter who just launched it from at least 10 yards back there and put it through. But great awareness by WU's keeper to just pick it up and run the length of the field and get the goal. So that's going to put us now at 115 to 90. UNC will have the ball, and they are one goal away from winning this game. And there is no bludger in play for WVU. Colin Bourne is going to have to rush to get the ball. His chasers are going to need to make a hit.
No, goal was good. Both goals were good. Yeah.
UNC's keeper needs to touch it. He's got it in the zone. Colin Bourne is out of the play, but he can launch it back to his teammate. A bouncy, it's going to get back. L-Train is in the play. The pass to Manwar. He misses the beat, but Manwar thought he was going to beat and tried to slap it to a teammate. And WVU is going to recover. You missed beat from UNC. WVU can run here. There are none. Now WVU sees the opportunity to throw on. Number 30. He's just going to try to truck his way to the hoops. The ball gets stripped. That ball was stripped. 19 is running like the field. He's going to have a shot at it. He doesn't take it. He goes for the pass to Manwar. Manwar put it through.
Misses.
He missed. The shot was low.
Missed shot. Either missed shot or beat before.
Maybe too selfish from 19. He got so close. I think he could have put that through himself. He went for the pass to Manwar, who put it just beneath the hoops as he was going to get beat. WVU lives to fight another possession. They still need 3 to win.
I don't know if he could have made that, though, because he had a beater right in front of him. So
Refs are saying the shot was no good, whether or not he was beat before.
I think the pass was the best option there for the UNC.
Don't hate giving it to your best player in that position. Melnick with the ball now.
Running 1.5 once again.
L-Train's getting deep in. He gets the tackle. There's a chance here. Melnick dodges. Manwar takes the long shot, and he puts it through right from around the keeper's own line.
Next goal.
115 to 100.
One more goal. One more goal, right?
It's 10
One
to
more
1.
goal.
11
One
to
more
10.
goal for UNC. 2 more for WVU.
But if WVU keeps this defense up, they could do it.
Melnick putting in work with the ball. Carrying their team.
WVU has all the players they want on the field. Melnick and Mr. J both in the Quaffle game. L-Train and Bourne both in the beating game. Can WVU hold UNC off once again? UNC has been 1 goal away for 3 possessions. Manwar gets beat. And there's a scrum that was turned over to WVU. Here comes Mr. J again. Goes for the spin, gets wrapped, pops it out. Melnick beat. Manowar has it. Manowar jukes one. Manowar is going to win the game. UNC wins. 125 to 100. Manowar ends it. UNC wins. They will proceed to the finale of the consolation bracket where they will play UVA for the last available bid on the day. And let's just give a congratulations to WVU on an incredibly hard-fought
effort.
tournament. Colin Bourne gave it his all on the falling down on the field. You see how much he wanted.
Very
What a
upset.
fight from WVU. They wanted it bad. They fought every step of the way.
That
That game came down to the catch.
That was an invigorating
If
game to
WVU had
watch.
got the catch, they would have won. That came down to the catch. And what an insane through the legs catch.
Amazing effort on both teams' part.
Kyla Kurosawa between Justin Bernard's legs. That is what sealed the game for UNC. Put them in the lead for the first time.
Absolutely.
And Manowar was able to finish it off with a thunderous transition dunk. A lot of applause for both teams. We'll see UNC against UVA shortly in the finale of the consolation bracket, and we will see WVU later this season. You got to think they're going to be one of the teams that gets an at-large bid to nationals after such a strong regional tournament.
Absolutely.
That was so good.
Mary Kimball approved.
Really good game.
Is the live stream camera still on? Because I just want to show this picture of the catch itself. That is just beautiful by UNC. I don't know how.
Picture of the catch. That's not going to work. Justin, we're trying to
That's
hold up the
not gonna
phone.
work.
Trying.
Good
Go
try.
back and rewind the tape,
It'll get
folks.
posted later. Don't worry. I have.
DM it to me and I'll post it.
Kyla Kurosawa with the catch of the tournament for UNC. That's going to do it for this game, but we'll see UNC UVA shortly, and we'll see Maryland and Virginia Tech in the finals of the Mid-Atlantic 2021 Regional Championship.
We're going to see if we can get an interview with UNC, but just stand by and we will be right back. Can you click on standby? I can't see where my mouth is. Just move the mouse to standby.
Where is it on here?
Yeah, right there.
Oh, thanks.
We got Kyla Kurosawa. Come here. Okay. Okay. We have the legend.
That's insane. That one is
The game-changing seeker from UNC, Kyla Kurosawa. Kyla, how are you feeling? What just happened?
I am on top of the world. You can see immediately after I realized I had it in my hand, I started to cry. It was so good. It was so good.
Have you ever caught a snitch like that before?
I'd never caught a snitch before.
Oh!
I wasn't a seeker until this year when our regular seeker left the team. So I'm a beater, and this is they just put me in whenever I need to defensive seek and hold the line for somebody else to come in.
I love that.
Completely unexpected.
Oh, well, fantastic job. We're going to see if we can talk to a couple other players, but just incredible performance. Good luck in the next game. Can't wait to see what you do.
Thank you so much.
Let's go back to standby for a little bit, and I'll see if I can get. Hello, we are back with another UNC player. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Jordy Sancho Jr. I'm the current captain of UNC Coitus.
Awesome. Well, tell us a little bit about what we just saw in that game. What clicked for your team?
I think, surprisingly enough, it wasn't following the set plan that we had coming in. They played completely differently from the past two times that we played West Virginia. So we started switching things up. NY has stepped up a lot. Muhammad Yahya being like a real good captain on the pitch, like during the game, telling people what to do. And yeah, he did a lot of good calls for us. Leo, our beater captain, did a lot of good transitions. And we got some good help on the sideline from Grace Weedman and Chris Champito. two former players from UNC.
Awesome. Well, what should we be looking for as y'all go in this next game in the game after this one for the last bid?
Yeah, we're playing UC, but there was a lot better performance from us. I feel like we're going to just keep improving. We got the momentum on our side. We played a much better team than they did, and we beat them. They've already got a hard loss against Maryland that I'm pretty sure hurt. So I think we got the momentum on our side, and we're going to be a lot more aggressive than they are in this game.
Well, fantastic. Thank you so much for telling us more about UNC. Congrats on the win, and we can't wait to watch you all play.
Thank you. Had a good time.
All right. Thank you.